Dear Trojan fans.
Dear Trojan fans. Dear Trojan fans.
Dear Trojan fans.
Dear Trojan fans.
I want to thank all of you guys for supporting me throughout my 4 years of high school basketball.
I want to thank everyone for the continuous support through the highs and lows of the season.
I'd like to thank you for supporting the team through our 4-year journey and making it such a great atmosphere.
Just want to thank you for supporting me through my 4 years of high school basketball.
Thank you for supporting me through my 4 years of managing the team.
Thank you to my family for supporting me every game.
I want to thank my coaches, Coach Groves, Coach Shorey, Coach Long, Coach Duff, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the team.
You guys were always there for me before and after the games. Thank you.
I want to thank my mom and my dad for always supporting me and taking me to the games, to the practices, always being there when I was hurt, when I went through surgery. Thank you fans for always showing love for us even when we weren't always the best. Thank you, and let's go win sectionals.
All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Orion for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we welcome in the 12-9 Knox Redskins here on senior night at the Trojan Trench. Triton comes into this one 11-10 following a win at Bremen 49-42. Now Knox last night lost to Oregon Davis by 1, or won't beat Oregon Davis by 1 in overtime. In the series the last 35 years, Triton leads 20-15, but we have a different record. That's according to John Harrell. You'll have that one. Let's lift that one up. Last time these two teams met a season ago, 46-40 down at Knox on their senior night. Triton's favorite here tonight, 53-48 in this one.
38th meeting between these two teams. Triton leads the head-to-head series 19-18, dating clear back to the 74-75 season.
And not to put too much pressure, but the traveling trophy is down there with the Redskins as they're carrying that one out. And Triton has a chance to come away with that one here and really disrupt things there in the HNAC at their top of the standings. So we're about a minute away. Starters here for tonight. We'll start for the Knox Redskins. Number 3, Gunnar Wagner will be out there with number 4, Cade Short. Number 22, Zach Rose, followed by number 23, Austin Talby. And then number 34, Braxton Geller. The 5 for Triton will feature all 5 seniors, and Tyler Heckaman, Jared Bules, Quentin Amsden, Zach Tucker, and none other than TTSN's own Gavin Greer, sporting the number 44 jersey, as I am too on my shirt here tonight. It was a hit down there. So, but with that being said, we're about 20 seconds away. We'll have the national anthem, followed by starting lineups, and then we'll be right back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Knox Redskins and your Triton High School Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome Knox as our guest at tonight's game. Tonight is the 38th meeting between these two teams. Going into tonight's contest, Triton leads the head-to-head series with 19 wins and 18 losses, dating back to the 74-75 season. At this time, gentlemen, you'll kindly remove your hats as we honor Margo with the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you starting tonight, number 3, Gunnar Wagner. Number 4, Kane Short. Number 22, Zach Rose. Number 23, Austin Colby. And number 34, Braxton Giller. Knox is coached by Ron Kruger and assisted by Matt Miller. And now, for your Triton Trojans. Starting tonight, number 12, Jared Bules. Number 30, Quentin Amsden. Number 33, Tyler Heckaman. Number 32, Zach Cabrera. And number 44, Gavin Greer. Triton is coached by Jason Rhodes and assisted by Steve Jackson, Blake Story. Our officials.
All right, there's the starting lineups. 5 seniors out there for the Trojans, and Heckaman, Bules, Amsden, Zach Tucker, and Gavin Greer making their debut here tonight on senior night at the Trojan Trench. As Heckaman will get ready to jump into Gunnar Wagner.
You know, this is going to be one of those starts. We don't know what to expect.
You know, anything could happen. I'm just saying.
Is greatly appreciated.
So it's tipped away. Amsden's got it. And here we go from the Trojan Trench. Triton and Knox on senior night here from the Trojan Trench. Amsden goes to Heckaman. Bules up top. Goes to Amsden on the right wing. Down to Heckaman. Heckaman up top to Tucker. He's going to try a 3. Can't get it to drop. If that one would have dropped, this place would have been lit. Who knows? They might try another one. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, yeah.
Far side now to Geller. He'll work it back up top. Goes to Short. Back to Geller. Quickly on over to Talby.
You know, you had that first game shot jitters. Now you can come back in and concentrate and do it.
Yep, Gavin Greer out there. And that's the zone going with a little bit 2-3 zone. As Greer doing a good job here on the near side. Quentin Amsden jumps away and takes that one. He's on the fast break. Up and can't get the roll. Greer tries to fight for the rebound. No good there. Bules takes it away. Bules back to Heckaman. Big man's got it. He'll drive up strong. Can't get that one to drop with the putback. And he'll go to the line for 2. The senior's going to stay out there for a little bit.
So Geller's going to pick up his first foul for Knox.
First foul of the ball game. Now big man Tyler Heckaman with a chance to start him off on the board. Can't get that one to go. That lid was sealed tight during the JV game. Heckaman's second shot can't rattle in. It's a fight for the rebound. It's going to come away for Knox. And that's Zach Rose with the rebound. Rose now past the half-court line. Goes on over near side to Talby. Works it on over to Wagner. Works it down low. Shot's going to be up and in there for Kate Short. Quentin Amsden out the basketball. He'll go to work. Trying to lose Rose. Goes underneath, throws the throw back up top. Tucker's not there to get it. They'll get a foul by Bules.
And
that's going to be
up for him for a little bit.
As Tucker and Greer in their first minutes did pretty good out there. Oviedo and Yates in for Triton.
You know, even for a visiting team, Knox, come in and have 2 players, never even seen all season. How do you react?
It's kind of one of those things. I'm telling you, if Tucker would hit that 3, ooh boy. Rose now up top. Goes to Short at the free throw line. working against Bules, elevates, and Knox has got like that. They've got a 4-point lead. See if Triton can erase this 4-0 run. Amsden straight away goes to Bules from the left wing. He'll drive. Senior's up, gets blocked from behind from Rose. And Knox gets it back. Rose past the half-court line. Goes to Wagner. On over to Talby. Works with the screen. Feeds it back down low. Throws away. Wagner's got a hold of it. He'll work against Quentin Amsden, and he'll draw the charge.
Knox foul number 3, Wagner.
That's 2 team fouls now on the Redskins. As Yates now has a chance. We'll see what this group can do here to get some points on the board. Yates working right in a hurry. Hands off to Oviedo. Rose sticking tight to him, to Quentin Amsden. Amsden will go in the middle. Goes to Yates. He'll dial long range. Can't get that one to drop. Heckaman with the rebound. Can't get the putback. Gets his own rebound, though. The big man goes up and in. And just like that, Triton's on the board. They needed that one bad.
Yeah, they just kept fighting and fighting and getting that ball and just trying to get it to drop in there.
Short with the second shot, and it's up and in. He's got 4 points. Yates now quickly up to Oviedo. Oviedo on the attack, goes across. No look pass to Amsden. Corner three's up, and can't get that one to drop. Rebound is going to be fought for. We're going to say a foul. Might be on Jared Bules. It's going to be on Bules, be his second personal foul. And Keegan Westafer looking a little fast and furious there with the new haircut. Wagner works over to Rose. On over. Geller with it. Oh, and there's the travel. Westafer will check in for Jared Bules.
So you said you would talk to him a little bit. Thought it might be a little bit faster now with the.
That's what he said. He said he hopes he's a little bit quicker. Yates pulls it back, goes to Amsden. Amsden retreats, goes down to Heckaman. Triton definitely has a little bit of size. He'll get tripped up by Geller. That'll be the second one on him. And just like that, Knox will send in Brock Talby, the 5'10 senior, be out there with his brother Austin.
Geller. Checking in for the Redskins, number 14, Brock Talby.
Yates to inbound, goes to Quentin Amsden. He'll take a three in the corner, puts it in, and Triton's down by one. Wagner past the half-court line. Amsden's there to greet him. He'll go through, kicks out to Talby, on over to the other Talby. Twins working back together on that one. Talby to Talby on the right wing. On top to Wagner. Short in the corner. Westafer's out there on him. Works with the screen, driving against Yates, kicks it down to Rose. Rose spin move, he goes up, blocked by Westafer. Put back by Shorts, up and in though.
Rebound and basket for Cade Short.
Shorts actually got all their points, all 8.
Oh, he does?
Yep.
Westafer with it straight away. Directing the offense, goes to Amsden. Amsden picks up his dribble, goes to Oviedo on the right wing. Oviedo's going to drive at the foul line. Young man goes up and can't get down to drop. Rebound's going to go to Short. Offense has been hard to come by for the Trojans thus far as they trail by 3. Talby goes on over to Short. To Rose, he'll dial long range, puts it in. Yates now goes to Amsden. To Oviedo. To Westafer on the right side. Back to Heckaman. See if this solid group can find it. They're going to say he double dribbled. I like the call of not calling a timeout, though. I like that. I like not doing that.
Yeah, it's not too far out of whack yet.
And I think he's just kind of let them see if they can get it figured out, in which they can. I mean, this group has faced adversity all season. We'll see what they can do here. Looks like Trent got pushed off the baseline. Wagner down low, and he'll hit Quentin Amsden. Mercy sakes alive.
So that's going to be his second.
That'll be his second. And checking in now will be Ethan Wackel.
33, Ethan Wackel.
So both Geller and Wagner each have 2 fouls.
Amsden goes to Yates. And they'll reset something, get some points on the board. Working left, goes to Heckaman. To Yates. He'll pull up from the free throw line. Nice look, can't get it to drop. Rebound's going to go to Talby. Austin with it now. Goes to Shorters, he's directing traffic. Gets a screen from Wackel. Pull up jumper, he hit one earlier. And that'll drop a Heckman with the rebound. Yates to Amsden. He'll drive. Goes up strong, nice look in the low block, can't get it to drop. And Talby gets the rebound. Talby with it up top. Working against the A's, they kind of get settled into the offensive end here. Minute 22 remaining. 3 ball for Wackel's up, no good. Westafer fighting for the rebound. Gets it to Yates. Yates with the crossover, tries to go baseline. They're going to say carried. And John Gardner will check in for Quentin Amsden.
Well, unofficially, I have that as Triton's 3rd turnover here in this first quarter.
I got to thinking I might have to use that flashlight tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know that we got a spotlight this year for the Hall of Fame.
Or out at the banquet.
Rose will try a 3. In and out, rebound Keegan Westafer. Yates down the attack, quickly up to Heckaman, knocked away by Rose. He'll keep it alive, throws it to short. Dangerous pass there. On top to Wackel. Goes to Brock Talby. To Rose. 35 seconds remaining here in this. It almost has the shades of the JV game.
Yes, this slow start for the Trojans.
Can't let this one be a 2-quarter delay, though. They got to be woke up here in a hurry. Goes to Rose. Goes to Talby in the corner. To Short. Short drives, trying to find some space in the low block. He'll go up and in. Late call. I bet they're going to call one on Westafer. And do.
Yep. So Keegan's going to pick up his first, team's 3rd. This will be Knox's first appearance at the free throw line tonight.
I got the first one to drop. Quentin Amsden checking in for Keegan Westafer.
Triton substitution number 30, Quentin Amsden.
That'll give Short another chance. Maybe the first one connects on the second. 8-point ball game. Yates hands off to Oviedo. Oviedo drives. Forces one up and can't get it to drop at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter. 13-5 is our score. Knox is out in front. I bet there's going to be some adjustments coming out there for the second quarter.
There for the Trojans, Amsden with 3, Heckaman with 2, and Bules there had 2 fouls. Westafer had that single foul right there late. For Knox, Short with 10, Rose with 3, and Wagner and Geller each with 2 fouls. Triton missed both their attempts at the line. Knox hit both of theirs. Triton's only 1 of 9 inside the arc, 1 of 4 outside the arc. Knox 4 of 6 inside, 1 and 3 outside, but the 4 turnovers to the 1 for the Knox. So, like we said, coming up for sectional next week.
Yep.
Still can use some donations. We're not quite there yet to catch all 3 games. We're pretty close, but we still need to get that last game finished out. So donations still could be accepted. Hey, I was just thinking if hey, have you been watching any of the games throughout the season? You know, what did it cost you to come in for the $6 for admission? Hey, I watched maybe 5 or 6 games, $20, $50, $40. It'll all help the count to finish that out.
Appreciate any and all donations and all the support from everybody watching our broadcast. Talby goes to Rose. We get the second quarter underway. Knox has it. Wackel back to Talby. Trying kind of settling back in a little bit more of a zone defense. Wackel, he'll dial long range. Oviedo got a piece of it. And Yates comes away with the rebound. Yates on the attack. Goes to Amsden. Oh, might have got away with the travel there. Oviedo with it. Back to Heckaman. Shorts out there on them. Gardner back to Yates on top. Goes to Amsden. Goes down to Gardner. He'll keep it alive. Back to Amsden. Thought about the 3 drives. Kicks to the Yates. Now to Heckaman. Hit. Big man will try a 3. Can't get that one to hit the mark. Quentin Amsden keeps it alive. Goes to Gardner. Gardner back on over to Yates. Yates to Oviedo for 3. Puts it in. And just like that, Triton's down by 5. As the sophomore superstar gets that one to drop. Talby to Talby. Brock and Austin kind of trying to rock the defense. Goes to Rose. Back to Talby. To Wackel. No look pass down to Short. He'll go up and then Heckaman will get called for the foul. Big thing for the guys here now, I guess. I mean, if you're down there, I mean, guys just got to relax. Just take a deep breath. You got to take the emotions out of it now at this point because, I mean, you got a pretty good chance. The big guy for Knox is not out there, and Cole McIntyre, the sophomore, is not out there tonight. So, I mean, the guys need to take full advantage of that and just got to keep their heads with them. And
so far, right tonight, it's one of these teams that, for Short being their number 1 scorer, having 11 of their 14 points. And so they've had that earlier in the season where they've had a team that pretty much had 1 player score a lot of them. So they just need to concentrate on now getting him shut down and get back into this. And you guys also take advantage of the fact a team that went into overtime last night and won an emotional win. So, I mean, yeah, there's momentum there, but at the same time, there's also a level of exhaustion. Heckaman will dial long range and puts it in. And Triton's down by 4. I got it. We're good. I didn't look at my cheat sheet yet. We got to make it bigger for you. Wackel goes to Short, and John Gardner's going to get called for the push. And Westafer will check back in. So that's going to be his first, team's 5th. Number 34, Keegan Westafer. So Rose to inbound, goes up top to Short. Short to Talby over there, on to Rose. Brock Talby with it here on the right wing. Gets a screen from Wackel. Back to Wackel. He'll drive, but he's going to travel. And there's a Knox turnover. So big thing here. I mean, we forced the turnover. The JV went on 11, scored 11 points in that second quarter to kind of get themselves out in front. They're trying to put on a little bit of a run here. Make Knox go to work. Yates goes to Westafer on the right wing. Up top to Amsden. Amsden working. Pulls up for 3. Can't get that one to hit. Heckaman with the big rebound. Big man with the reverse land. Banks open for Tyler Heckaman. Triton's down by 2. Talby. Still working around. Wackel with it. Oviedo's on his way out there to him. Rose straight away. Goes on over to Brock Talby. Down into Short. And to Rose, and he's going to fight with Heckaman. The big man's going to get called for a foul. So Tyler's going to pick up his second, team 6th. Substitution first for Knox, number 32, Trenton Messer. And for Triton, number 4. Checking in for Knox will be Messer, and Hunter McIntyre, the man with the motor doesn't quit, he's checking in. This could be a game where McIntyre is going to provide valuable off that bench. And he'll draw the charge, Hunter McIntyre. The man with the motor that doesn't quit plants his feet and draws the charge. Knox foul, number 23, Talby. That'll be on Austin Talby. Nice job by McIntyre.
Oh, I heard they were going to do that at some point. Yates goes up and draws the N1 opportunity and a chance to take the lead. That's going to be on Brock Talby.
So his first and Knox's 6th foul.
Yates has a chance to hit the first free throw for the Trojans. Shots up and can't take the firmly roll. The lid's closed on. Hunter McIntyre goes up a little too strong, can't get that one to drop. Rose now goes, and now we got a Cade Short is hurt, and he's on his way to the locker room.
He's heading right straight to the locker room.
His arm didn't look right. He was
the way he was holding it.
He'll check in.
Knox substitution number 34, Braxton Geller.
Geller will check in for Short. Hope he's okay. Not sure quite what happened. Got in there tied up on the rebound.
That was almost reminds me of a Whitney moment that knew exactly what happened and just headed right straight to the sideline.
Talby goes to Rose. Rose to Talby. Screen from Messer. Backdoor pick and roll cut, no good. Oviedo's got it. Kicks it to Yates. Yates on the attack. Kicks on the afterburners, goes up with the floater, too strong. McIntyre with the, got away with the over and back call there. Amsden drives, and he'll go up and they'll call the foul. And I think some Knox faithful are going to get real upset with that one. Well,
Foul number 23, Austin Talby.
So Austin Talby's going to pick up his second.
Amsden shots up and in, and Triton takes the lead. Amsden now. It was an animated fourth quarter between Triton and Knox. And Bruce Johnson, the sharp shooting sophomore, finds his way in. Austin Talby will take care of the ball handling duties on this one. Short must be okay as he's coming back over. Talby goes to Rose. Goes to Talby. Messer with the screen on Yates. Almost loses it there as Talby keeps it alive. He'll go baseline with the reverse land. They're going to call a foul on Triton. As Talby will go to the line.
So Hunter's going to pick up his first. That puts Knox now in the 1-1.
So it'll be the 1-1 for the final 3:55 of this first half. The Triton's got a 2-point lead that just dwindled to 1 following the Talby free throw. And Wackel's going to check back in. Short must be doing okay because he's getting ready. He might come back in here shortly. And Wackel checks in for Geller. As Austin Talby's second free throw ties it up. Westafer, Yates, Johnson, McIntyre, and Oviedo the 5 for Triton. Oviedo gets it on the right wing, goes on over to McIntyre. Now to Westafer, goes to Yates. Yates steps, goes to Westafer, back to Yates. Nice ball movement there, Yates. Oh, might have got it, I don't know. Westafer goes up, can't get that one as McIntyre goes to Johnson. Johnson quickly on over to Yates. Nice screen from McIntyre, goes to Bruce Johnson. He'll try a 3. Can't get it to drop. Westafer with the rebound. He'll fall to the floor, and I think this one will travel.
Yep.
I don't know. Might have gotten
a little push.
That's kind of what I thought. Geller will check in for Wackel. And Short's kind of inching his way down the bench, trying to get coach's attention, putting it back in. Talby with it. Goes to Geller, down to Messer. Geller with it. Works it over as the Talby twins work it back together. Brock Talby gives it off to Rose. He goes to go to the crossword to lose Yates. Goes to Austin Talby. Oviedo might got a piece of it.
Yep.
It's going to be over and back. Oviedo didn't get a piece of it. And Quentin Amsden will check in for Keegan Westafer. And Wackel checks back in.
And for Triton, number 30, Quentin Amsden.
Amsden goes to Oviedo. Inside 3 minutes to go, 17-all's our score. Oviedo goes to Yates. Getting tipped away by Brock Talby. We're going to get a push on Talby. And the Knox faithful making their presence known, as that's now going to put Triton in the bonus the rest of the way out.
Checking in for Knox, number 34, Braxton Geller.
Why would I do that? Rob Kruger won in an explanation, 60 wins in his time at Knox. 5 seasons being the head coach. And that one gets a drop as Yates gets the friendly roll.
Triton as a team's not doing too good on free throws, just shooting 50% tonight.
A little uncharacteristic of them. Usually a pretty good free throw shooting team. Having a hard time getting behind that stroke from the free throw line as Yates goes perfect on that trip as he tickles the twine on the second one. Triton up now by 2. Talby looking left, goes to Rose. Behind the back dribble as he drives. Austin Talby. Hop step, up, no good. Rebound, Quentin Amsden tips it to Bruce Johnson. Amsden now patiently waits as he drives. Hands off to Yates. Goes to Johnson. Johnson kicks on over to Amsden. On over to Bruce. He'll dial 3 again. Can't get down to drop, just off the mark. Rose has got it now. Looking down in transition, will slow it up. The Talby twins working around the left side. Geller with the screen. Brock Talby for 3 and a chance for the lead. No good. Rebound's going to be tipped away, but Oviedo's going to come away with it. Triton's lead now up to 2. Minute 45 remaining in the second quarter. Yates now drives. He'll stop, getting the ball tipped away, and he'll get it over to Amsden. Johnson with it. Goes to Oviedo. Oviedo drives, kicks it to Tyson Yates. He'll try a corner 3. Misses that one. Rose with the rebound. Yates hit the deck on that one. Talby with it. Goes to Rose, back to Geller. Austin Talby in the corner, working against Oviedo. Screen from brother Brock. Goes down to Rose, he'll go up and he'll draw some contact. And that's either gonna be on Yates or Amsden. And Wackel's gonna check in. It's gonna be on Quentin Amsden, be his first. Team's 8th.
Yep.
That'll send Rose to the line. Has not been there, but as a team, they're shooting perfect from the free throw line. And that's the first miss.
So earlier somebody asked about who was hurt. It was Cade Short on Knox. I'm not sure how he got bumped, but he grabbed his shoulder and headed out. But he's back on here on the bench and might even see him back in here.
Also appreciate all the viewers as 57 was earlier, but 82. We've had well over 100 a couple times here this season. No,
Valley was up around 140, I think, at one time.
We've hit gotten close to the 150 mark a couple times. Back doors closed off John Gardner. He hit a 3 against Bremen. Goes to Yates. Yates will drive. Goes up and off the glass. Can't get it, but Heckaman's got McIntyre's got the rebound. Back to Yates. Banks close for Tyson Yates. And he'll touch it and it'll go out of bounds. Mercy sakes, but punter McIntyre with a big rebound there. So Talby comes in for Bussey. Braxton Geller also checking in, and Keegan Westafer checking in. There was a lot of jawing going on in the JV game. It looks like it's kind of spilled over here into this varsity matchup. It was a 6-point ball game a year ago. Trying to see if they can come out on the winning side of this one on this one. Geller goes to Talby. 25 seconds to go. 1-point ball game. Triton's on top. Talby to Geller. Expecting to hold here for the final shot. McIntyre making his way out. It's a good matchup between those two. Rose goes to Talby. to Geller. McIntyre's on him. Backdoor for Rose. Up and in. Knox takes the lead. Triton's going to heave one at the buzzer, and Amsden off the mark. And Triton will go to the locker room down by 1 here at halftime. As Kenny gets ready to get the stats going before the Hall of Fame inductees are announced.
We'll switch up a room
Come to
here.
the Standard tomorrow from 12 to 8 p.m. to support Ivy Pound, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. $1 from every cup or cone will be donated to LLS. Enjoy a treat and give back on this day that only comes every 4 years.
Because you're good.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just threw him up while you.
Okay.
I threw him up
me.
while you was going that, because we can get reconfigured here to get the
Hall of Faming everybody
Hall
out
of Famers out there.
Congratulations to all of them. Pretty good group. So as we have that, we will take a break. Enjoy the Hall of Fame introductions here at halftime. And we'll be back after halftime on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Just TritonTrojans.com. Facebook, Triton Trojans. And then the live feeds on there. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the north baseline for a special presentation of the Triton Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2020. The first athlete to be inducted is 2002 graduate Nate Gebhardt. Nate participated in cross-country basketball and track. He was a 4-time regional qualifier, 4-time semi-state qualifier, and a 3-time state qualifier in cross-country, winning the 2001 Logan Sports Sectional. Nate finished 12th place at the cross-country state finals his junior year, running a time of 15:54. His senior season, Nate finished 9th at the cross-country state finals with a time of 15:58. Nate was also a 2-time regional and state qualifier in both the 1,600-meter run and the 3,200-meter run, winning the 2001 sectional championship in the 3,200-meter. Nate finished 20th in the 1,600-meter state finals his junior year with a time of 4:27 and 14th in the 3,200-meter run with a time of 9:34. Nate's senior season, he finished 27th in the 1,600-meter state finals with a time of 4:50 and 21st in the 3,200 run with a time of 9:58. Nate currently holds the Triton High School 3,200-meter run record with a time of 9:34. Nate also won 4 MVPs and was Athlete of the Year in 2002. Nate Gebhardt. And our second athlete to be inducted is 1986 graduate David Stackhouse. David participated in freshman basketball, football his sophomore year, cross country his junior year, and track all 4 years. David was a 2-time sectional champion in the 400-meter dash. He qualified for the state track and field finals in the 400-meter dash during the 86-87 season, where he finished 11th. David also advanced to the regional in the 100-meter dash in 87, as well as running the lead leg of the 1,600-meter relay team that advanced to the 86 regional. David held the Triton High School 400-meter dash record with a time of 50.5 seconds until broken by current Triton Athletic Hall of Fame member Matt Andrews. David also won MVP honors 2 times in track and field. David Stackhouse. Also inducted into the Triton Athletic Hall of Fame class this year is Steve McBride. He'll be the 10th Triton coach to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Coach McBride is unable to be with us tonight as he's watching his grandson play high school basketball tonight. While Triton Steve coached elementary basketball for 19 years. The 13 to 15-year-old baseball for 8 years. Junior high football for 4 years. He was varsity football system for 5 years. 14 and under softball for 5 years. Varsity baseball for 10 years and varsity softball for 12 years. His most successful seasons came while serving as a varsity softball coach. Coach McIntyre took over a young softball program and guided it to 5 sectional championships in 08, 2013, 2014, 15, and 16, and 1 regional championship in 2014. Steve was named the District 1 Coach of the Year for softball. Along with his many years coaching, Steve and his wife Mary also ran the Florida Little League for 43 years. Steve's service and dedication to the Triton Athletic Department is to be commended. That is Coach Steve McBride. Also being inducted this year is Hensley Fabricating. They are unable to be in attendance tonight, but Hensley Fabricating has been a major contributor to the Triton Athletic Department over the years and has the honor of being inducted as a contributor for the class of 2020. Founded by Paul Hensley and his wife Joyce in 1962, Hensley Fabricating has always been a strong supporter of the Triton School Corporation. In recent years, Hensley Fabricating has helped with the batting cage, new gates at Ken Keller baseball field, the Triton Trojan Arch at the Ernie Watkins Pavilion, and the Triton Tennis Arch at the tennis courts, the stairway to the new baseball press box, and the new sound system at the baseball field. Hensley Fabricating has also generously sponsored Triton through advertising on local radio and TV. The Triton Athletic Department cannot thank Hensley Fabricating enough for all their support over the years. That was Hensley Fabricating. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the class of 2020 for the Triton Athletic Hall of Fame.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andy here alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler as we're here live on senior night as Triton trails by 1 at the Trojan Trench. 5 going to be out there. It's going to be Tyler Heckaman, Tyson Yates, Ashton Oviedo, Jared Bules, and Quentin Amsden. See if they can get a better shooting mark. Only shooting 23% from the floor as a whole and 27% from beyond the arc. Rose, Austin Talby out there with Wagner, Geller, and Cade Short back in following that injury he had earlier in the ball game. Got a Band-Aid or whatever, some tape on that right shoulder. Might have hyperextended it as Yates gets that first one to drop. They needed that one as they take the lead. On the JV game, if you watch that one, the JV came out firing on all cylinders, and they pulled away because of that third quarter. The big run they went on.
Got a little pep talk at halftime, and we got them going and fired it right up. And
hey, I'll tell you what, Coach Groves, I bet can fire you up in the locker room. I haven't got to be down there for one, but boy, I imagine he can fire you up. Of course, Gavin's not with us tonight as he dressed earlier and started in the ballgame. Amsden on the drive, goes up and in. It's been a fast and furious first 4 points for Triton as they're on a 4-0 run here in the early goings of this third quarter. Talby goes to Rose. Back to Talby. To Wagner in the corner. He'll work away. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. No good back iron. Rebound Quentin Amsden. Amsden on the attack past the half-court line. Amsden goes to Heckaman. Straight away. On over to Yates. Yates drives, and he'll keep it going. And he'll get that one to drop. 6-0 run now. Wagner with the basketball. Goes to Rose. Rose with it now. Goes to Austin Talby. Cross court to Wagner. Yates almost got a piece of that one. And Quentin Amsden comes in after Heckaman tipped that one. Amsden goes down to Heckaman. Yep. Big man's going to get double teamed, but goes up strong and banks open for Tyler Heckaman. 8-0 run.
yeah, this is the Trojans that we're used to seeing most of the time. Just keep beating it in here. And with that, Knox is going to call a timeout.
Coach Kruger is going to call his first timeout. First time out of the ball game. Wow, 8-0 run to start off the half. Not a bad way to go.
Well, we got a chance here, like we was talking here, for sectional next week. Starting out the whole thing on Tuesday night, Triton's going to be the opening game with West Central, a 6:30 start. And then followed up later in that evening will be Culver and Argus. And then the winner of the Triton West Central on Friday night, first game at 6:30 against La Crosse. And then Oregon Davis will take on the winner of that Culver Argus game. And then on Saturday night, 7 o'clock championship for all the winners that pass through the brackets.
So before I forget, since I didn't do it last time, Pete's sake, give Danny her shout out.
Oh shoot, we didn't give you guys shout outs when we were bringing. Well, we talked
about
it.
You guys talked about me. Well, she's in bed anyway, so there we go. She got a shout. She can watch it later. Geller's got it there just inside the top of the arc. Gives it to Wagner. Amsden can't draw the charge. Talby goes to Geller. Talby will dial long range. Can't get down a drop. Geller with the rebound. Goes down to Rose. Shots up and in. Yates past the half-court line. Goes to Amsden. To Oviedo. Now to Bules on the right wing. Back to Oviedo. Works with the screen. Step back three. Looks like he got a bump on that one, but gets it to drop. 8-point lead. Largest lead of the ball game for Triton. Rose goes to Geller. Back. Short goes on over to Wagner. Cade Short on the right wing. See how much shooting he does with that injured shoulder. Rose back to Talby. Goes to Geller. Wagner with it. Looking down low for Rose. Goes to him. Heckaman now on the big man. Wagner for three. Can't get down and shoot off the mark. And Heckaman comes in and can make sure no one's going to get a hold of that one. I got to pull it up just in case. Wagner now working against Amsden. A little bit of height mismatch there, but misses that one. And Quentin Amsden's going to come in and block Geller and get called for the foul. While they work on that, Ivy Powell has been chosen as Triton's 2020 delegate for the Student of the Year campaign. She is raising funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Every single person has been affected by cancer in some way. These blood cancers are the number one found in those of 18 years and younger. This touches home and is very important to Ivy. She has been doing a lot of the halftime shootouts. And he also heard as tomorrow they'll have at the standard, every dollar will go back from every cone and cup purchased. She's been doing a bunch of mini fundraising events. She'll be hosting a pancake and sausage breakfast. Will take place at the Bourbon Matchett Center on March 14th from 6 a.m. to 12. All are welcome. There will be a bake sale at this event also. Plan on attending and help Ivy support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Geller
Missed both of them.
missed both of those. Talby got 3 on Wagner, didn't realize he was ball by himself. And he'll go up, and Quentin Amsden will get called for his 3rd foul. And just like that, Keegan Westafer will check in.
Triton foul, number 30, Amsden.
That'll be on him. I'll tell you that bake sale, if anything's like those peanut butter cookies I got the other day, I'm telling you, you need to show up for that bake sale. I'm telling you, that I didn't go hungry that night at LaVille. Let's just put it that way. Pretty good cookies, I will say. Probably my favorite peanut butter cookies I've ever had. I'm just saying. The Rice Krispies were pretty good too. Can't go wrong with those either. Rose out there to put some pressure on Yates. Got to get it in, finds Yates. He works himself away from Rose. Yates works away, nice spin move. He puts on the spin cycle. He'll drive. Goes up strong, he'll get blocked by Rose. Up to short, he's on the attack. And goes up away with the fadeaway, not there. Wagner comes in, and he's going to push Bules from behind. And he'll get called on him, be his 3rd personal.
Knox foul, number 3, Wagner.
So, yeah, his 3rd, Knox's 1st this half.
14, Brock Colby.
A little bit more of some pressure being played by the Redskins as Yates works up to Westafer. On top to Bules straight away. Goes to Yates on the right wing. On top to Oviedo, got freed up. Goes the up fake, steps over to his left, fires one up just short of the mark. And Geller's going to come in and lose his footing, and it's going to go out, and Triton's going to get it back.
Yeah, he had his foot out of bounds when he touched the ball. So
It kind of looked like he fell under his footing. Bules inbound goes deep on over to Tyson Yates and trying to reset on offense. Coach Groves calling out the play. Yates goes to Westafer. Goes to Bules. Bules picks it up back to Yates. McIntyre with the screen. Yates goes up the left hand and gets it to roll in. And Triton's back up by 8.
Those 2 points gets Yates up to 10 for the evening, leading the Trojans.
Talby gets a free run at the floater, not there. It's going to be Rose and Short with the rebound. Geller goes, kicks out. Oviedo got a piece of it as Talby's got it. Austin Talby in the corner, he'll drive, goes with the floater, up and no good. Rebound Keegan Westafer as he's got to fight through a couple Redskins to get that one. Yates goes on the drive, goes up strong up the glass and puts it in. 12 points for him.
Yeah, this second half, he's just kicked it in and just going to take that ball right to the basket.
Yates, you can see he's got his man beat. It's the largest lead of the ball game there for 10 for the Trojans. Rose off the mark. Rebound together, shots back up and no good on the roll. McIntyre fights the rebound and tips it to Westafer. Yates now on the attack. High pass to McIntyre. Kicks it to Westafer. He'll try a straightaway 3. Puts it in! The man with the fresh haircut gets that one to drop. Short now, working against Bules. Spin move, pull-up jumpers up, no good. Rebound them at the man that the motor doesn't quit. Oviedo with the now on the attack. He'll drive. Goes up strong on the right side, puts it in. And just like that, that lead is now up to 15.
20-4 run this 3rd quarter.
Wow, full timeout. My goodness. Tale of 2 halves.
Yep, that at least wanted to kick in the right half.
So I seen before the game that Knox does have the conference traveling trophy with them tonight, and I've got my list of where the trophy's been this season. Pioneer started out with it first. They took possession of it last season on February 23rd by beating North Judson. Then on December 20th, 2019, they lost to Pioneer. Pioneer lost to LaVille. LaVille took over the trophy, but they turned right around and lost to North Judson. North Judson had it. They lost to Winnemac. Winnemac had it and then lost to Caston, and then Caston had it and lost to Pioneer. Pioneer had it for 2 games before losing to Knox.
So it looked like it was a curse for a little bit. If you had it, you lost it. So.
Oh, boy. Now, that was if you played someone in your conference, though, correct?
Yeah, that's only conference.
We're okay then.
Yep. Yep.
Wagner now, he'll go to work. Works it. Geller goes down to Rose. Back to Geller, on over to Austin Tolby. Geller down to Rose. Back to Geller for three. Back iron too strong. Rebound to Hunter McIntyre, and he'll get it to Keegan Westafer. Hunter McIntyre doing real good on the boards here in this third quarter. Oviedo, he'll drive. But he'll get called for the travel. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That was a hop step. Coach Grove's not happy with that one. Can't say I don't blame him. But quickly collects himself and calls out the play. Rose now with the basketball. Inside 2 minutes to go in this fast and furious third quarter. 20 points put on the board by the Trojans. Wagner working up, and he'll get called. No, might get
probably Gardner.
I think, on the foul.
Two of them got in there at about the same time.
We're calling on Gardner.
So
his second person.
Yep, the second, but Triton's only their third foul this half.
And Wagner now.
That's his first miss.
Boy, they started off perfect and missed the last several.
Like you say, that game from last night going into overtime, the second half for them might be the difference in it.
Well, and like I said, and when you have even if you win in those games, I mean, emotional, high action games like that, they take a toll on you. McIntyre up top goes to Gardner. Gets it tipped away by Austin Talby. It's a battle for the basketball down. They're going to get a jump ball call. It's going to go back to Knox. Nice job by Gardner to take away the fast break to continue to fight for it. Austin Talby with a good play, though, to tip it in there between his legs. Brock Talby will be checking in next dead ball for the Knox Redskins. Wagner, he'll drive, goes up strong, and gets it to go in. That's their 7th point of this third quarter. Triton leads 39-27. Yates now past the half-court line. Need to keep your foot on the gas here. Westafer picks up the ball, goes to Yates. Back to Westafer, gets tipped away. He'll keep it alive. Goes to McIntyre. McIntyre on to Westafer. Screen from McIntyre. Westafer will try another three. The line looks short and is. Rebound's going to go to Short. Short now on the fast break. Tipped away by Yates, and Westafer comes away with it. Westafer on the attack. Goes to Oviedo. Oviedo puts on the spin cycles. He'll go to drive. Retreats back as Short shut off the drive. 30 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Triton leads by 12.
Say they need to keep this lead up getting into the late part of the fourth quarter. Might have a couple bench guys get back in there.
Hey, they started. I guarantee if if either one hits a bucket, this place will go nuts. Yates getting draped all over Rose, no call. McIntyre goes to Oviedo, too hot of a bounce pass, and Oviedo can't come away with it. Wagner on the fast break. He'll go up, and the whistles will work down on this end.
Substitution for Knox.
Going to drop, and that's the end of the third quarter. 39-28. Triton leads by 11. Kenny will have the stats when they float across there.
Yep, there we go. So Yates there with that big third quarter. Just I don't know how many he started with that, but yeah, up to 12. Heckaman with 9, Oviedo with 8, Amsden with 7, and Westafer with 3. And then we got Gardner, Bules, and McIntyre, and Heckaman all with 2. Amsden with that third foul, and Westafer with the single foul. For Knox, Short with 12, Rose with 8, Wagner with 6, and Austin Talby with 2. And we've got Geller, Brock, or both Talbys each with 2, and Wagner with 3.
So Travis, if I turn your mic up, you're going to talk? You're actually going to talk? Okay, hey, we'll turn it up for a little bit here. So Travis decided we're going to talk about pigs. Now, if I'm going to pick one out, what do I need to go get? Hey, your mic's up, buddy.
Yep, mic's up.
What kind of pig should I go pick out if I need to go pick out a pig for 4-H this year?
Poland, China.
Why is that? You got to give me you got to give me why I should pick one of those. You got to sell me on this for the end of the ball game. Not because they taste good. I mean, I already know that. The pig's like my favorite animal just because they taste good, but still. Oviedo tries one straight away. They're going to get a call. Moving screen on Triton. And that's going to be on Heckaman. I believe that's 3.
Yes. 33, Heckaman.
You got to give me reasons here, buddy. I'll turn it down. I'll let you brew on that one for a little bit. I'll let you think about it for a minute. I'll come back to you in a minute. I'll turn it down so why you can think about it, okay? We'll let you think about it. Brock Talby with it. Goes on over to Austin Talby. Talby up top straight away. Goes to Cade Short. On over to Wagner. Wagner drives. Kicks it out. Short for 3. Contested by Westafer. You can't get any more of a contested shot than that one. Up to Westafer. Talby's on him. Countdown started. Westafer, no-look pass on over to McIntyre. He goes up, can't get it. Westafer with the tip to go back in, and Short's got it. Short goes down to Rose, and he'll get tipped away, but Short will dive and keep it alive, and he'll step out, and he'll turn it over. Quentin Amsden coming in for McIntyre, as that'll send Keegan Westafer to be the man down low for Triton. But don't count out Bules. Like I said, he plays a lot bigger than what he is. Oviedo with it now. He'll drive. Goes to the crossover, kicks out to Yates. Yates drives. Hop step, goes on over to Bules in the corner. Amsden down the left wing. Amsden works, gets the screen from Westafer, works it back on over to Oviedo. Oviedo now drives, goes up strong, and can't get down to drop. It was a good look. Short goes in. That's going to be a 4 fouls on Quentin Amsden, maybe 5. Is that 4?
That's his 4th. And that's team 6th.
Only 1 team foul for Knox in this half. That could prove costly.
Yeah, that aggressive going to the basket, but then also being aggressive on the other side, picking up these fouls.
Get the pig of the biggest tail. That's what I was just told on YouTube. Get the one with the biggest tail. That's from Dr. Feelgood. I mean, he gives a lot of advice. Talby corner 3. Can't get down to drop. Westafer with the rebound. Hands off to Yates. Yates drives. Spin move. Goes down to Bules. Keeps his footing. That was a good play by Tyson Yates. Bules gets it picked up. Getting ripped all over. Goes to Westafer. Hands off to Oviedo. Oviedo drives. Kicks out to Quentin Amsden. Trying to find a place to go here as Oviedo goes, and then they'll call a foul on Short. That's been a long time coming. Seems like there's been a lot of physicality down here on this end. No calls, but plenty of calls on the other end.
Short's going to pick up his first. Of course, we said it'll be the team's 2nd now.
Geller will check in, so that means the starting 5's out there for Knox. Yates to inbound. Goes to Amsden. Screen from Westafer. Amsden, he'll dial his number. Puts it in! And Triton's out 42-31 with 5:24 remaining in the ballgame. Wagner to Rose. Back to Wagner. He'll go against Amsden, and a charge drawn by Quentin Amsden. And Knox not happy with that one.
And Wagner, that's going to pick up his 4th.
That's got to be at least 20 on the year now.
Yeah.
That'll be on Wagner, my goodness. Oviedo now goes to work against Talby. Yates on the 2 quick fouls from Knox. Westafer hands off. Oviedo, he'll dial long range. Looks good, it is! 45-31 inside 5 minutes to go.
Triton's right now shooting 7 of 18 from behind the arc.
And they've came alive here in that third and fourth quarter. Talby with an answer, no good, off the mark. And it's going to go out on Knox, and Triton gets it back.
Yeah, and even there for the Knox Redskins, they're only 2 of 11 from behind the arc.
Better be ready when there's the next dead ball and timeout, Travis. I'm coming back to you. I want to know what I need to buy and why. I'll come back to you here in a minute. Sure there'll be a timeout soon. Amsden out. Crossover working away. Feeds Tyson Yates. Yates drives. He goes up and under and gets it to drop. 47-31 now. Leads up to 16. I believe that's the largest of the ball game.
Yes.
Wagner tries to call his number and gets it to drop. And there's a timeout. All right, Travis. Let's go, buddy. What am I buying and why?
Poland China.
Okay, why should I buy one of those?
You don't have to clip them as much. They don't have much hair.
They don't have as dense, so their hair doesn't grow as much. So what you're saying is baldness runs in that breed then, apparently, huh? Real thin hair on that one. So now, do you usually want to pick the one with the longest tail? And I'm being serious about that one. You don't know what I mean?
I don't know if it makes a difference.
Why is the pig the greatest breakfast animal there is? I'm just saying. You got every single. There's nothing you can't have for breakfast that comes from a pig. I'm just saying. Ham, bacon, what else? I mean, you got pork chops for breakfast. I'm serious. You don't know? You're running out of answers on me. So, okay, I'll quiet you back down. I told you I'd get you to talk with you wear that headset.
I didn't get to hear it. Terry listened to it. So.
Well, he didn't say anything about the tail being so long. However, he told me because you don't have to clip them. So I agree with that. Yep. Low maintenance. I like it. Westafer free lane past the half-court line. No look past Amsden, throws it behind him, and Rose comes away with it. Wagner now straight away, gives it to Rose. He'll call his number. Can't get that one to drop, gets his own rebound through the lane, goes up strong, and another charge by Quentin Amsden. And I don't know. Knox doesn't like that one. And apparently, Rod Kruger's hot because he just took off his jacket. I haven't got to use that since junior year of high school. Sheesh. He is hot down there as he just yanked off the jacket after that call. Bules inbound, got to get it in, goes to Amsden. A little bit of acting by Geller as Amsden goes.
Oh, we got to call it quarterback.
They're going to reach back on Geller. And Geller getting a word from the official. And he might get teed up, he keeps going. That might be it for him.
That's his third.
That's his third? Oh, Wagner's got the 4.
Yes.
Are we going to have to broadcast the pig show this year?
Hey, you know what? I could do that. Boy, I've judged a livestock show, and now I get to broadcast. Ooh. Yep. Now, they do that at State Fair for the Grand Drive. You know, I could do this. Sheesh. That looked good on a resume.
It's been talked about at one time, doing some of that stuff down there at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I'd broadcast it. Small fee, though. I mean, milk ice cream would be good. Yates goes up and gets the N1 opportunity, and that gets the student section of the fans off their feet. 49-34.
So Rose going to pick up his second. That's team 6. Yates.
He keeps this up. I'm sure a couple players down there might see some action. And Tyson Yates with the N1 gets it to drop. 50-34 is our score. Short goes to work against Amsden. And they're probably going to call a blocking foul.
Yep.
Yeah.
He stepped back.
They weren't going to give him another one.
Yep, he stepped back, so that will be
That's
Amsden.
it for Quentin Amsden.
Yep. He's going to finish tonight with 10 points.
And the senior's final game as in the regular season on the Trojan Trench. With several charges on for him tonight.
That's one thing we haven't really kept track of is how many charges he draws.
Well, Wes says they keep track of it. I'm sure I'll get it before sectionals. A short will go again. Can't get down to drop. Heckaman's got it. He's getting swatted. And they're going to get a reach on Knox. As Triton's now in the bonus. And they'll shoot the rest of the way out. And that's an interesting stat. We saw earlier 6 fouls to 1. And then Knox went on a Had several fouls in a row, a lot of them on the offensive side.
Yep, on a fouling spree.
I guess fouling, yeah, there you go, fouling spree.
So Rose, I think he picked up like about three fouls right here in a row. So see if Heckaman, he hadn't been able to hit. No, he's still 0-3.
And that foul might be on
Foul number 12, Bules.
Beyond Bules, be his third personal.
Yep.
All the seniors. Not sure. As Wagner tries that one and gets it to drop. 15-point ball game.
Yep.
They're trying to discuss. They're not sure. He thought he had 4. Fouls are off.
Oh, yeah, he's back out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying fouls were off.
Okay, well then we'll have to figure out which one he's.
Oviedo now quickly past half court line. Here comes the pressure from behind. He'll work. Making Short chase him in circles. Kind of like a dog chasing his tail. And Short will get called for the foul. Frustration foul there by that young man.
That's going to be his second.
Knox foul number 4, Short.
That'll send Ashton Oviedo to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, I thought he was keeping track. I thought it was right there with him. So maybe they corrected one after they put it up on the board.
Maybe so. Wagner. Wagner working against Amsden. Shots up. Oviedo gets the rebound. Westafer had a look free down the way. Oviedo wisely keeps it pulled back. Yates will drive and get fouled by Short. Now, really and truly, that's not a bad way trying shot from the free throw line. Not a bad decision by Knox to foul here.
Right. Yeah, because we're still only making half of our free throws.
Because, I mean, plus that, and I mean, with the clock where it's at, I mean, you're stopping the clock this way and giving your offense another chance to go down and hit a field goal. Yates' shot's in. 51-36 now.
We got 91 viewers.
Appreciate everybody watching. Hearing Travis's assessment why I should get a poll in China. Just saying.
What was the score at the end of the third?
Let you do the math. I'm out.
I do it, but I can't read it from this far away.
Rose now with it. Hands off to Wagner. Wagner drives top the key. Yates tips that one. Bules, it's knocked away. And shot by Geller's no good, and Talby gets the rebound.
I got it.
And a timeout for Knox.
So Geller shot missed a 2. Geller missed a 2. It's a
3.
Oh, it was a 3.
It was a 3. So as we read earlier, and read it a few times, I'm going to say it again because I love ice cream as much as I do. Come out to the Standard tomorrow from 12 to 8 to support Ivy Powell and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. $1 from every cup or cone will be donated to LLS. Enjoy a treat and give back on this day that only comes once every 4 years. Telling you what, ice cream, and it goes to a good cause, you can never go wrong. Of course, it's hopefully I stay off the injured reserve. I told my wife, it's sectionals. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if they got to bring me in on a stretcher. I am not missing sectionals.
Well, so sectional. Like I said, we're almost there to cover all 3 games. We're still looking for that last little bit to get that last game covered. So then everybody can tune in and watch. Because the way it should be predicted is it should be Argus and Triton in that championship game and another rematch. And you know Argus is going to be tough with avenging that loss earlier in the season.
And like I said, lacrosse, I mean, that's also a team better than their record, so it'll be a pretty interesting sectional. Wagner shot off the mark. Ashton Oviedo with the rebound, and he'll have to fight through some contact as he had to get away from the wraparound, and as Rose now will be called for the foul. as they missed the one on Austin Talby. So Orion, since you're big with the whole standings and everything, if Triton wins tonight, how bad does that shake everything up at the top? Because Knox was playing for a share of the title tonight.
We'll tie Knox for 4th in the conference.
Okay.
There's a 3-way tie for 1st.
Okay. So if Knox won, I thought they get a.
They would get, if Knox win, they get 4th and we get 5th.
Okay. Wagner now, 2:20 to go. Works it on over. Short, in and out, and Bules will get called for the push on the rebound. That'll be 4 on him.
Yep. So Triton's 9.
That'll send Rose to the line. 1 for 2 on the evening. So on senior night, Triton's looking good. And then second half, they came alive. That's what the JV did, as they won earlier this evening. Just 14 games in a row.
Both teams have had that 2-hour, two-quarter
delay. Yep, 2-quarter delay.
The nice thing is it was the right 2 quarters.
Yeah, true. Amsden drives, has to go through, and he'll get called. That'll be a foul called on Knox, and Quentin Amsden will go to the line. Q has had himself quite the night. 10 points.
So that is Rose's 5th. So he picked up those 5 fouls here really quick. Quentin. Belcher's wanting.
Yeah, Quentin. I think it's Tyler have. 9?
9, yep. We got 3 players in double digits.
Has all 3 seniors scored? Jared get one
Jared
yet?
has not gotten.
Okay. So
I told Mason about the trophy, and he said he didn't know that they had it, and he said he might have to tackle him to get it. And
hey,
get it from him.
Might have to. Wagner now. Drives right, goes up and in. Leads the 16. Yates now. Quickly up the court. Working through. Goes up strong and he'll draw the foul. They're going to say no shot, but he'll go to the line for the double bonus.
If that's on Wagner, my records are that's his 5th also.
Knox foul number 3, Wagner.
That's it for him. I believe Rose fouled out too for the.
Yep, Rose fouled out. He had 10 points. Wagner's going to foul out, and he's going to end the night with 13 points.
So, okay. Binkley's in. Number 12. Number 13 is Cohen Watson.
So
Brock Talby, Messer, and Bussey's out there. So 13 is going to be Cohen Watson.
Number 34, Braxton Gavin. Checking in for Triton.
Okay, Yates.
Did you get 12?
I got to get Yates. Yates missed that first one. Okay, so now we got 12.
Yes. 12 is Binkley. Yates gets the second one to drop. As Binkley's got it, he'll work right. I'm glad I did the JV game now.
Yep.
Wackel. There's a 3 by Brock Taub. He's off the mark. Yates gets the rebound. He's going to go on the attack. Yates drops him on that one, goes up and in. The N1 opportunity. As Wackel gets him with the foul. Wow, what a play from Tyson Yates. As they got a chance to break 60 points.
So Walker's going to pick up his first.
For the 3rd time this season.
Number 20, Lucas Cabrera.
Yates' shot is up and in.
So he's going to have 23 points right now.
He'll come out as Hunter McIntyre comes in for him. Coach Groves liked that one, given his reaction there. Got to believe inside that final minute we'll see a couple new faces come on the floor.
A couple starters maybe.
A couple starters. Shots up and in there for Talby. Cole McKinney, Bruce Johnson, Lucas Cabrera, John Gardner, and Hunter McIntyre out there as Greer and Tucker make their way to the scorer's table.
Now this is one of those things you need to do something to get the clock to stop.
Goes to McKinney. Triton leads 60-42. Bruce Johnson, corner three's up, and puts it in!
Yep, that's just a timeout just to get these guys in.
And Greer's going to check in for McIntyre, and Zach Tucker will check in for John Gardner. The senior managers finding their win. They've been practicing the last couple weeks, ready to go. Gavin Greer calling out with Bruce Johnson. He'll find his way out. Here we go. 21-point ball game. Talby gives it to Messer. Watson to Binkley, back to Talby. Talby on over to Messer. Messer drives, goes up strong, can't get on the drop. Tucker had a chance to rebound, couldn't get it. Binkley goes back to Wackel. Gavin Greer with some good defense out there on him. Shots up, and they'll get a foul on Lucas Cabrera. That'll send Messer to the line for two. Gavin told me, he says, Andy, that jersey's a little big. I said, it's okay, just tuck it in a little bit. Just tell Duff to let it shrink a little bit in the dryer. It'll be okay. Real proud of that young man. It's been an honor to work with Gavin. He'll be our post-game interview. I told him I'd do one.
Oh, yeah, might have to get set up here quick.
Bruce Johnson gets tripped up, keeps his feet, goes to Greer. Greer on the left wing.
He's going to shoot it.
He's going to drive. Gavin Greer almost gets a shot up there. Greer wants to go with the Kobe fadeaway. Goes up strong. Can't get it to drop. Cabrera gets the rebound. To Tucker for three. Can't get it to drop. It's so close. So close. Oh, Gavin, that was a good drive. As they go up and in, 2 seconds. McKinney goes up to Tucker. Can he throw it at the buzzer? Oh, it goes out the front iron, and that's the ball game. Triton wins 63-45. I'll get the interview equipment up and going.
All right, leading the Trojans, like we said, Yates had 23 points, Oviedo with 13, Amsden with 2, Heckaman with 9, and we had Johnson and Westafer each with 3. For Knox, Short with 15, Wagner with 13, Rose with 10, and both the Talbys each had 2 points, and Watson and Messer each with a single point. Team stats there, Trojans shot free throws of 13-19, Knox 16-23. Inside the arc, 13-30 for the Triton and 10-24 for Knox. There's 8-21 behind the arc compared to 3-16, and unofficially there the turnovers 9-13. So hang on a little bit. We get set up here, get Gavin out, and get an interview set, and they'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. I'm Andrew Hare alongside head coach Jason Groves. What a way to end the season.
Yeah, proud of the kids. I kind of got after them a little bit at halftime. I didn't think we were handling their physicality very well. Just weren't playing well together as a team, I didn't think. And so I got on them pretty heavily at halftime. But it was nice to see them respond the right way. I hate to do that on senior night, but sometimes you need a little prodding. And, it's nice to send out the seniors with a great victory. That's a good basketball team, very physical. I know they're short player and a half kind of, but it's a good win for our kids. They were able to get the traveling trophy from the conference, and that was kind of nice. And it's nice to see these seniors. They've worked so hard to kind of readjust the culture of this team here the last 3 years, and they've done a great job. So I'm just proud they're able to go out with a victory.
And you could kind of tell that the fire was lit coming out of that third quarter. 20 points in that third quarter, kind of did what the JV did. Kind of had I called it the 2-quarter delay, since they had a 2-hour delay this morning, kind of slept in a little bit. I was worried there in the second quarter they were going to sleep in a little too long. But coming out of that third quarter, how do you kind of keep the guys energized coming out when they're kind of a team that should kind of be dominating just a little bit, down to player and a half? How do you get the guys fired back out and come back out with that, especially when the lid was close as tight as it was on the offensive side?
Well, like I said, I kind of ripped into them a little bit. I think they needed it. I don't do that a lot, but, when I do, I think it's deserved, and I think it was deserved there. And, just little things. I didn't think we were playing strong. We were kind of whining about the calls, and we were more worried about other things than playing basketball. And so, second half, they just came out and were more aggressive, played stronger. Defended a little bit better, and so that was the difference. Tyson Yates, I thought, kind of set the tone. He played much stronger that second half, had a great game. And we got after him a little bit defensively. We went to the diamond there in the second half and kind of threw him off a little bit. So that was kind of nice to see.
And all the seniors played extremely well, especially the couple managers that got a chance, and they worked hard getting in there. We'll talk to Gavin here in just a minute, but with Quentin Amsden, I'm told everybody he's got to be over 20 charges for the season. That young man, I have never seen anybody draw the charge as well as him. As a coach, what's that like to see a player get out there and kind of sacrifice himself to draw a charge like that?
That's what teamwork's all about. You sacrifice yourself, your personal body, your personal glory for the team, and Quentin does that every game. And he's so good at that. He's so quick. He can get over there and get set and take the charge against a lot of guys. It's not even close with who's leading the teams, and I think he is around 20 charges on the year. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's close to that. But yeah, that just brings so much energy. It takes the aggressiveness out of the other team, and so it's nice to have that. Jared same. Jared gets after it defensively and does a great job. Tyler unfortunately was in foul trouble all night long. Seemed like he'd get in, get a foul, get in, get a foul. But proud of, like I said, I'm super proud of these seniors. They just been busting their butt and setting the tone for the whole year.
Well, Coach, you got sectionals coming up. Let's talk about the first game, then we'll let you get back after Gavin gets done with pictures. Going against West Central, a team we haven't faced. I know they've kind of had a tough season thus far. What are we kind of looking for getting ready for them?
Well, when it's tournament time, you can't look at a record. Everybody's 0-0. You look at last night. OD took Knox to overtime. So records go out the window. You just got to go out and focus on yourself and concentrate on getting better and just being yourself. I think that's what our kids need to do is just relax. It's another game and execute what we do what we do.
Perfect, Coach. Really appreciate you interviews in this season. Good luck in sectionals. I'm sure we'll be talking to you then. So as Gavin gets finished with the pictures, I'll get him over here and we'll do the other broadcaster's interview. So, yep, he's going to be on his winner. Thanks, Jason. Oh, he's going to bring the trophy even. Boy. He's even going to bring. Boy, you get to bring the hardware with you there, pal.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you what, I was holding my breath there at the end. Just to put in perspective that, I don't want to call it the Michael Jordan attempt at the free throw, trying to draw contact, but then the young man gets his own rebound. That was inches you missed that. What was it like getting out there to go play against those guys?
It was awesome. I've been waiting 4 years to do it, and I'm just so grateful for the coaches for letting me do it. I started out on the team. I wanted to play, but then diabetes got in the way of that, and Coach Groves, I don't know where he went, but he made sure that I got to stay part of the team and do it. And Duff supported me all 4 years so much. And to this day, he keeps telling me how great I am at it.
And you obviously are, Gavin. And getting to know you this year, especially with getting to broadcast and everything, and unfortunately with diabetes kind of hindering things, that doesn't quite define who you are. Because as a young man, getting to know you, you work hard. And with that being said, you turn around and you do such a great job managing the team. You're always making sure things are done right. You can tell, obviously, a leader out there, and that makes a difference still. because even though you may not be in a game jersey playing out on the floor, you still make a difference. And Coach Duff, I mean, the man knows basketball and he knows how to run a team and work with the team, and that's got to be big coming from him. So I got to ask, I told you, the shirt, man, now listen, I don't have any artistic ability. That's why there's spray paint, okay? That's why. But, hey, I kind of figured, I mean, were the guys a little jealous I didn't do it for them?
They thought it was cool that you did it for me. Working together this whole season, they thought it was awesome to see.
Now, just so you know, the people listening have an understanding, but your gift, it just puts in the card. I won't tell you what it is. You'll have to wait till you open it. I'll be looking forward to that text later on tonight. But just know I wouldn't do this for any other person on this planet. That's all I can tell you. But so walking me through, Gavin, you started off as like you said, a freshman, couldn't quite play. What's been your favorite moment as being a manager?
Tonight, this was the best moment of all 4 years, being able to go out there, get 2 attempts, and get a rebound doing it.
And yeah, exactly. And you and Zach, I thought both of you. I thought Zach's first 3 was going to go in. I thought for sure that was going to go in.
I was hoping he'd get that in. Practice it at halftime every game.
I mean, you know, I think what would have made a difference is if we would have put a pop down here near the scorer's table, 2-liter. he might have got it.
He might have won that. Has it about every other school he gets it.
Now, as a broadcaster, when I played, I would typically talk to myself when I played. Were you broadcasting to yourself while you were playing tonight?
No, I was just thinking, do my best.
And I'll tell you what, you played pretty good defense out here. You got out there and did that. I mean, your little sister was obviously pretty. I told her, she made sure I was going to walk out with her during senior night. She says, "Are you walking out too?" Oh, of course. So, Gavin, obviously this being one of your favorite moments as a manager, let everybody know kind of what behind the scenes, what you do and why it is so important of what you do.
Well, at practices, I come in, help the coaches anytime that they need help with drills, run scout plays. Then also we do laundry, do the water, clean up everything after. Game time, we set up all the chairs on the baseline. Zach gets the music ready. We get the water for there, the big jug, everything there, coaches' bottles. Then we have to take it down. We're almost last ones leaving with the coaches.
And, you know, and that is such an important thing. And I can't stress how important being a manager is and all the important aspects of how much that brings to it. You know, watching you guys work, you know, granted you guys aren't the guys on the floor, but yet you guys play such a key role. Because without those guys, a lot of that stuff wouldn't get done. And, you know, it's truly awesome to see you work that craft and how you, Haley, and Zach have really worked through that. So you're holding a trophy here, Mr. Greer. What is this trophy and what?
It's a traveling trophy. I'm not really sure what it is. It's the conference, I guess. We had this first freshman year. So glad we finally got it back to end the season.
So, Gavin, awesome job. I'm sure you'll be back up there in the booth with us during sectionals. But, hey, I'm sure you will be. But, Gavin, like I said, it's been a true honor getting to work with you this year. You know, and this is why when I started doing this with the guys, I wanted to work with a student and kind of work with them a little bit and get the opportunity with you guys are at school every day to kind of work with you guys. And it has been an absolute honor just to get to work with you and get to know you, buddy. You are destined for great things.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for having me do it with you this year. I've really enjoyed it, and it's really helped me further what I want to do in my future.
And hopefully the Boilermakers will be calling. Oh, no, wait a minute. You said
Fort Wayne now. Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, you won't be too far. If I ever go to Fort Wayne, I'll be calling you. I said, Gavin, where do I need to go? Where's the best place to go eat? So
and I'll be close enough to come back and help during the season sometimes.
Hey, there you go. That's what you'll have. I mean, having you come back, like I said, it'll be great, and keep working towards that. Like I said, Gavin, don't give up on anything. You got a big, bright road ahead of you.
Thank you.
So with that being said, Trojan fans, we're going to hang it up here on senior night. Triton wins over Knox as they end the season 10-12.
Hold up the trophy.
Ryan wants you to hold up a little higher as they win back the traveling trophy. And with that being said, I'm Andy O'Hara with Gavin Greer, the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler, and Kenny Barnhart for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. And until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.